Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Skyrim mods showcase. Today I'll be sharing some interesting brand new mods I found on Nexus. From location overhauls, NPC overhauls, to even a brand new quest mod. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more Skyrim content. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Let's start the video with a brand new adventure quest mod from the creators of Vigilant SE. The coda sets you on a journey to uncover the sudden mysterious sighting of a destroyed Numidium, which according to Skyrim Wiki is also known as Brass God or Brass Tower, and it's a humanoid golem created by the Dwemer. You'll be then needed to work with the Psijic Order to help expel the Numidium from the current timeline. As you set forth into your journey, you'll come across brainwashed enemies, new enemy types, and so much more. The sudden appearance of this giant Dwemer honestly makes the atmosphere eerie. I personally think if the Numidium actually moves, it can definitely destroy the whole region in an instant. The mod is currently available in Japanese and English. However, at the time of recording this video, the English version does not have any voice NPCs. So I suggest to track this one for now to have a better first time experience playing this new quest. Next, we have Common Clothing Expansion. From the name itself, this mod adds 4 new lore-friendly outfits into the game for both the player and NPCs to wear. The outfits have a somewhat vanilla feel. Both the female and male have their own versions of the outfits, and I must say they all look stunning. From a formal outfit to a more casual outfit, you'll definitely be able to see new outfits throughout the game. I personally love mods that adds more variety, so this is definitely a must-have in my opinion. Another mod I want to share is Fisherman Fish. This amazing mod adds new fishing animations for the NPCs you see fishing in-game. You'll actually get to see them catch fish now instead of forever standing still or basically not doing anything. This is a simple yet welcome addition in my opinion, as it adds a nice immersive touch to one of the things you come across when exploring Skyrim. Before moving on, let's hear a word from our favorite sponsor, Mental Sleep. Mental Sleep makes the best sleep mask and functional sleep accessories worldwide. Their main goal is to enable better lives through better sleep and regular naps. Now, I promise you that these masks are very comfortable. Even my dog would agree. Thanks to Mental Sleep, they sent me some masks to use. I still have my Mental Sound Sleep Mask and the Pro Sleep Mask, and after a few months of using them, my sleep has definitely improved. They are very lightweight, and because these masks have that C-shaped eye cups, they're suitable for people who love to sleep sideways. I personally use Mental Sound Sleep Mask a lot more since I love sleeping with relaxing music playing at the background. So what are you waiting for? Click the link below and make sure to use my code PANDA for a 10% off on your order. Thank you once again to Mental Sleep for sponsoring this video. Next, we have Diverse Farmhouse Chimneys. This mod replaces the meshes of a chimney mod and adds 20 variant chimneys to the farmhouses we all come across when exploring Skyrim. The design stays true to Skyrim's vibe as it has been designed to have that Nordic feel. I personally think that having chimneys not only makes sense but also makes these farmhouses a lot more beautiful to look at. Overall, a very simple mod that I recommend having. Aside from being ESL flagged, it adds that nice touch to the farmhouses as it makes sense that these houses should have chimneys. I mean, where would the smoke from the fire pits even escape to without one? Simplicity of Settlements Morthal is another mod that utilizes base object swapper to add uniqueness into Skyrim. This time, the city of Morthal will now have its own unique farmhouse designs apart from the usual farmhouses we see across Skyrim. I personally love mods that make cities or objects unique or have a ton of variety. This mod makes it possible for Morthal to be unique at the same time it does not need a ton of patches. Overall, a great and simple mod to try out. Another mod that caught my attention is Skyrim Field of Flowers Cathedral 3D Grass Library. From the name itself, this mod adds patches of flowers in different areas in Skyrim. Each location has its own unique sets of flowers, and to be honest, I find it relaxing passing through these areas. The author has placed these in specific areas only, which I personally think adds a nice beauty enhancement to the area. Next, we have Citizens of Morthal NPC Overhaul. an amazing NPC overhaul mod that replaces all the NPCs you can meet in Morthal. The mod aims to give the NPCs modern visuals while still remaining true to their character set in the vanilla game. The Jarl in particular looks very fitting to the character. Without going overboard, each of the NPCs you'll now meet looks absolutely modernized. I personally find the mod as one of the best Morthal NPC overhauls, and I cannot wait to see more of the author's work. Next, we have Summoning Portals VFX Edit. This mod adds new beautiful visual effects when summoning portals by improving color gradient, shading, and new particles. I personally love the author's work when it comes to visual effects, and this is another high quality replacer that I believe everyone should have. I mean, just compare it without the mod and with the mod installed. Next up, we have Green Thumb Solitude. This mod overhauls Solitude to have a more greenery inside the city, which is the main purpose of the author's Green Thumb series. In Solitude, you'll now see new placements of ivy and vanilla plants in locations that make sense. The floral aesthetic definitely makes Solitude a lot more beautiful, and I prefer this look more for the city. Overall, the assets and placements of the plants truly make Solitude much more beautiful compared to the vanilla counterpart, and I cannot wait to see more from the author. Moving on, we have Better Grabbing. This mod enables us to grab objects in-game in a more convenient way. In vanilla Skyrim, displaying items or grabbing items feels clunky. This mod basically enhances the mechanic when grabbing objects by adding a lot of quality of life features, such as allowing us to rotate the item and to even move it around. The mod also disables the collision of the dragged object with other items, so now you can freely move it without worrying of bumping it with another item. Overall, with this mod, it'll be a lot easier for you to move items. Another mod I want to share is Sunderstone, a light exterior and interior overhaul of Sunderstone Gorge into a more unique and fleshed out experience. On the exteriors, the main entrance got a light overhaul to it by switching out some of the rocks to get a better blend with the area. The author has added some damaged architectures to the surrounding area as well. And moving on to the interiors, there will be slightly more NPCs that you'll have to face, offering a challenge when clearing the area. The interiors will have better blending, more rocks, pillars, and even dirt mounds to make the gorge area look more natural. Plus, the mod expands the Nordic section by adding a few more areas. Overall, a great mod to have a more finished experience when visiting the area. Lore-friendly ruins, Nimalten Ruins is a mod that adds a brand new ruin to the Rift. This is an ongoing project of the author to bring explanations for why towns present in the Elder Scrolls Arena are missing from Skyrim. I personally think this adds a nice touch to the game, especially in places where it feels empty. There's actually not much to do aside from reading the lore of the location. However, if you love exploring new places in Skyrim, this is a nice mod to have. Next, we have Immersive Bleak Falls Tower. This is another mod that I find interesting. This mod overhauls the iconic Bleak Falls Tower that we all come across before visiting the dungeon. It adds new immersive Nordic structures and enhances the path towards the tower. Inside the tower, the mod makes the place feel more livable as it adds a cooking station, wood chopping block, and other survival items one may need. It would only make sense to have these as the bandits are trying to survive Skyrim's harsh, cold environment. Next, we have Bark and Bite, Witcher-inspired quest. This quest mod starts when you are tasked to uncover the origins of a mysterious tree within the Rift region. You'll then have to choose if you wish to meddle in such affairs. What's eerie about this quest is that there's actually multiple beings stuck inside of it, and that's where you come in. I mean, not literally, but it's now your responsibility to find out what actually happened. The mod comes with 2 different endings, each with its own consequences, and the best part, it's fully voiced.
Release us! Let us wet our fangs with blood! Let them feel our fury!
So yeah, if you want to explore more mysteries around Skyrim, this is definitely worth having. And lastly, we have Rudy HQ E&B Complex Material Mineral Pools Water. This mod adds dynamic cube maps to the meshes that mineral pools have, making them reflect to the surroundings and weather types realistically. There are currently 2 versions, Water Teal and Water Blue. I personally find this small mod add a nice realistic effect to the mineral pool water you come across when visiting through the region. Anything that makes the game look modernized and beautiful are definitely having a spot in my mod list. And that's all for now. I might have missed a few mods here and there, but don't worry, I'll have a video dedicating to the best mods of the last quarter of this year. And I'll also have a big announcement very soon. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Stay safe as always and happy modding.